Question for both. How competitive are you when it comes to video games? 1 to 10. 1 being not competitive and 10 being really competitive.
You want to go first or should I go first? Wait, who gets to go first? Let's compete for it.
No, you go ahead. I don't care.
And we just answered your question. There you go. That felt really that was really sharp, almost rehearsed. No, yeah. So the answer is 10 and 1.
Yeah, I really don't care about being competitive in games. Although you do make me really, really angry when we play Smash Bros. Like I don't get angry about video games unless it's playing Smash Bros with you.
You know what I think it is. I guess I have two sort of theories as to why, but I would say. One, I mean, it is just really funny to see you angry, and I think I feel that way because people in life, I don't mean like an audience, like people in my life find it hysterical when I get worked up and angry. Like they love to see it happen to the point where, I used to be, I'd walk into the studio for lunch or whatever, and somebody would just be like, hey, here's topic X that pisses Parker off. Get started. And I'd be like, why are you doing this? And then I'd be like, no, you can't get me worked up. And then within a minute, I'd be worked up and they're all laughing. And I'm like, okay, yes, it's funny. But like, I really am a psycho and I really care about this stuff. But it's like, I can't help myself. So you can help yourself. You rarely go there. And maybe it's like a little bit of like, revenge. I don't know. That's kind of messed up, isn't it? I'm like, yeah, now you be the one that's mad and angry. You be the one that's going off. I'll get you to that point. I don't know. Or maybe it's just simpler than that. Maybe I just really am the worst person.
No.
Why do you think it is that you're not particularly? I mean, I know why I'm competitive. I'm the 9th of 9 children. Like it's just basic need to survive.
I don't know. I guess I just like it's just fun for me. Like video games are just for fun.
Yeah. I think that's a good way to be. I mean, do you get frustrated though when you're playing online and some BS happens? Do you know what I mean? Surely.
Yeah. I guess a little, but I never really like get really mad. I'll more just like if I'm just like annoyed with someone online, I'll just like leave the lobby and just go to a different one.
Have you ever thrown a controller?
Not since I was like a really little kid.
Yeah.
Like in like Super Nintendo era is probably the last time.
Same. I had a friend in high school who like damn near broke one of my GameCube controllers, and I'm like, what are you doing? But you know what game we were playing? We were playing Smash Brothers, and you know why he threw the controller? Because I made him very, very mad. Specifically, I pretty much the way we're playing, only again about 10 times. And this is a high school version of me. So you can only imagine what I was saying. And it wasn't good. And I'm like, hey, why'd you break my controller? After I wind him up till like, yeah, maybe I'm just the worst. I feel like I'm a cat. You know what I mean? I'm just toying with a rat before I claw out its innards and leave it on somebody's porch. And it's like, why would you do that? Yeah, the same reason cats do it. It's fun.
Well, welcome to At the Bar, everybody.
Oh my God.
I'm Grif.
I'm Parker, and what a week. Is your mouth? Are you? Can you guys hear like how parched I am? Hold on. I need a beverage. That's why we're here at the bar. Oh man. And what did we? Gosh.
A delicious beverage.
What did we do this week? What did we finish up? I felt like we
Mario World finished today.
Oh.
That was a really good playthrough. I did really well. I finally showed everybody that I wasn't bad at video games.
The Grif Redemption
Barbos 3 made me look bad.
Yeah, you did amazing stuff and very knowledgeable. And I think we did some deep diving on some weird, Mario kind of lore too. Like I saw there was, some people.
We answered some questions that have never been answered before. So you have to watch those videos if you haven't. And then Monster Hunter started today.
Right.
Was it today that started?
It was today. I believe Monster Hunter started today. What a journey. Please join us on that. It's going to be, if you have never played Monster Hunter, it'll probably be interesting. If you love Monster Hunter, it's going to be like amazingly baffling, but in the best way. I think it's good for, those of us who are really familiar with this series who are like, the bar to entry has been lowered so much, and then you watch it and you're like, no, it's still very, very high. So it's like, It is fascinating to see, but it is a lot of fun. And then we did Mario Golf, dude.
Oh yeah, Mario Golf. That finally came out. But yeah, for Monster Hunter, just real quick. So there's only 4 episodes of that, but they're each pretty long because each episode's a whole mission.
A whole hunt, yeah.
And then for Mario Golf, what was it? 5 episodes?
5 episodes, yeah. And we
coming out for that.
We might return as updates and stuff trickle out. I think I've just.
Oh yeah.
I think I'm finishing up story mode on my end, and you've already cracked it. But coming up soon, off the back of Mario Golf, we're starting Golf Story, because Grif needed a little more meat on that adventure mode bone, and I was like, hey dude, Golf Story. So we started it, and you guys will be able to check that out soon. But we talk about pizza rankings, ghost stories. Like,
I wanted to talk about that. So I was editing the Golf Story the other night, and it was like 3:00 in the morning. It was dead silent.
Oh, God.
And I was listening to the episode where we're talking about ghost stories, and that was a spooky episode. It's really spooky. And
at 3 a.m.
all of a sudden, out of nowhere, a metal bowl on a high up shelf just flung itself across the room. And when a metal bowl lands on like a hard ground, it like makes the loudest noise. And it lasts for way too long. And I almost jumped out of my skin. I was so scared.
Oh my God.
And that's the last episode actually of Golf Story. So that's the 7th episode. So look out for that episode because it's really scary. It scared me so much that I almost died. It turned out it was just my cat. My cat was just trying to get to her treats.
And then I guess, of course, it's always a cat. No matter what I hear a baby's voice. Hi, it's just a cat every time.
Ghost Adventures, every episode of that show always turns out to just be a cat.
Yeah, it's really cold in this room. Cat turned down the thermostat. He's just a real jerk. I think, and then after that, you're gonna see some more verses. And then some other games. We've got some really interesting stuff coming up. We want to play a few more indie games as well, I think we're looking at, because we want to give some attention to some of the smaller stuff. And then, of course, we'll jump back into all sorts of more fun stuff. I think we're looking at eventually doing like a Kirby or a Metroid, since the new one's coming out. We want to try. Yeah. We want to try out some different stuff and just have fun. But
we'll do Super Metroid at some point.
Yeah, for sure.
We won't be able to finish it because it's such a long game. It takes like 20 hours to beat that game.
It takes 2 hours to beat Super Metroid.
What?
You literally don't get the good ending unless you beat it in 2 hours. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So see, my thing is that I get lost in those games.
You know what?
For hours and hours on end.
Would this be I think this is something my wife said. It's like, she goes, you guys should play Super Metroid. She goes, I'll be off mic and just give me the controller and tell the viewer that you're playing. She goes, she's like,
oh, is she really good?
Can she speedrun it? She's a Super Metroid speedrunner. Well, speedrunner implies that she's like breaking the game with glitches and stuff. It's just the way that you love Mario World, Super Metroid is her game. And so I want
to believe you, but one time you came over to my house for a party.
That's just me.
And you were like, boot up Link to the Past, because I guarantee you I can beat this game in 1 hour. And you were just sitting there trying to beat it the entire party. You ended up not even coming close.
I think what this ignores is that I was in an altered state. Let's put it. to censor it mildly. So yeah, I'm sure I could have said anything. I could wrestle King Kong. Yeah, no, I can't do that either.
You never told me that you could wrestle King Kong.
I'm just saying both claims are equally ludicrous under the circumstances. That's as
You were like, oh, I know Link to the Past so well. I could beat it so quick. It'd be like in and out, like real quick.
it's definitely, yeah, I was wrong. Are you happy?
That game takes me like 100 hours.
It's true.
Because
Well,
I end up just going back and forth.
Yeah, if you break it, I'm sure you can. But Super Metroid literally is meant to be beaten in a couple hours. That's the only way to get certain endings.
You know, I think I actually knew that. I think
Yeah.
I might have actually done that once, like 10 years.
But if you
ago.
and I were playing it blind, yeah, maybe it would take.
Yeah, I would get
A
lost.
super
I would
long
be going
time.
like, I would be like not remembering where that one like secret hidden like breakable floor tile is.
Something to consider. In fact, I guarantee if we just played online, switched over, just hand the controller to Teresa in another room, and it would be done. We just talk over the footage of a full game. It's like, what is this channel? I thought this was you guys playing games. It's like, well, it's Goldwynn Dinner Club.
We weren't playing a game when we watched E3, when we covered E3.
This is whatever we wanted to. You never know what's going to happen on Goldwynn Dinner Club. Next week, we might literally be teaching you how to make a frittata. You don't know
Yeah.
what's ever gonna happen. It's wacky. It's wild. It's fun, and that's the appeal. Of
Yeah. You
Goldwynn
never
Dinner
know.
Club. I do want to mention real quick. I want to mention just to start this ball rolling for the eventual campaign. So you guys are gonna see Monster Hunter coming up, but I would be remiss if I didn't actually mention what will become infamous. Almost hour-long secret deleted episode of our Monster Hunter playthrough. It is. I'm just gonna call it
like,
you know what it is? It's secret. It's deleted, and it's an episode. And we're thinking about in future if we have some kind of I don't know, some kind of membership or some kind of this or that some of these like episodes that maybe don't go exactly the way we wanted it, that maybe those can eventually
that one
have a
did
home
not
too.
go the way we wanted it.
That's putting it mildly. So while I am like, ooh, secret deleted episode, I also want you to know, like, no, this secret deleted for a reason.
It was one mission that took us 40 minutes to finish. Every other mission took about like a little under 20 minutes.
It wasn't right. It wasn't right, and we're like, what is it entertaining? And I'm like, both of us were like,
No, I listened to the whole thing and it was really funny.
Oh
I mean, it was funny to me. You were really angry. I guess we were both really angry at a certain point. We were just stressed.
It's almost like listening to. It would be like listening to somebody backstage complain about like a lighting technical error during a live show. That's the entertainment. So if you think that's entertaining, then you would love this. But if you're like, I don't need that, then maybe you don't need it. But for now, there's no way to see it. Maybe in future there will be. I just want to start the rumors of secret deleted episode.
Yeah,
it's really not all that controversial. It's just not that great.
Well, this has been At the Bar, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for sitting down, having a drink. It's been a long week, but we got through it.
I know that's right.
And,
you and me. Playing games.
You and me, baby.
Yeah. To the end of time. Thank you for joining us playing these games. I'm Parker.
I'm Grif, and everything's gonna be okay.